Hey everyone, good morning and welcome back to my latest tutorial. This is Ivana from AI with Ivana, a channel that used to be called Express Prints. And if you are wondering why I changed the title and possibly a little bit of a direction as well, please take a look at the video in the description. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Midjourney. There has been so much going on since my last video. By the way, the other video also explains my absence from social media for a while. But so Midjourney obviously, gave us this new editor in October. Was it sort of like towards the end of October, I think around 20th? And obviously, not all of us have access to it. But are you missing out on a lot? We'll go through that as well because it's not perfect. It's not as perfect as it seems. So I'll share some good, some bad, and some ugly as well with you today. But what I want to take a look at today is looking at the difference between the web editor that I believe everybody has access to and the new external editor with Midjourney, because it's hard to sort of understand sometimes all these new changes that are happening. So we'll take a look at that and let's get started. So let's start with the Midjourney documentation and take a look at what Midjourney says about the difference between the web editor and the external editor. So the links to both you can find in docs.midjourney.com, quick start, and obviously we have the using the website and it's got both editors on it. And when you click out the web editor here, you can see all the information. And then you can also click out the external editor and also all the information. Guys, so the biggest difference between the two is basically with external editor, we can upload our own images and then edit around them or with them. As I mentioned, I have been crazy busy, like exploring the function, and there has been a lot of hiccups as well, which I will tell you sort of towards the end. But what I want to do today, I want to sort of like go over the basics of both editors, and but of course, the focus is going to be on the external one. But today, I'm going to be editing an image I created with Midjourney. And in the video that I'll be recording after, I'll be uploading my image. And then, unfortunately, I really don't want to be using someone's image that a friend of mine or something. So I will be using my own image and then show you what you can create and what kind of new, in a way, memories you can create as well. So let's get started. So as I mentioned, we are starting, well, this first video is going to be about working with the image that I've created with Midjourney. So this beautiful gothic boy was, the prompt was close-up of Tim Burton style whimsical gothic clad boy standing in front of Christmas tree in the woods by a spooky house. And I use stylized 700, and then I also use my personalized code. Of course, you will have a different image when you use your own personalized code. So if I just want to use the normal web editor, basically the easiest way to do it is to go to editor. If you don't see the editor here, then click on more options and you should have obviously editor there. So if I click on editor, if you have the full editor, then you would have this kind of like a click button here, open in full editor. If not, then this is what you will see. So here we can do a host of actions such as erase. So yeah, if I sort of like want to erase something and like I can then change the prompt. Basically, some functions of these editors are pretty much the same. I can now restore. Yeah, if I did too much, now here's sort of like a brush. How big I need it. Actually, I prefer this brush to the new one. What's this? Not sure what that is. Then I can scale it. And then obviously I can then fill around it if I want to with the prompt again. And then of course I can change the aspect ratio. Then if I want to sort of open this image in the full editor, I click on full editor, open in full editor. And in the full editor, we have two options. So here we have the edit tab and the retexture tab. So again, very similar. With here we can erase, we can then restore. Yeah, it can also suggest the prompt to us, which probably, you know I don't really know what this suggesting prompt is, but it possibly, like if you want to recreate this or something. So the suggestion of a prompt was 3D animation of a cute little man with spiky blue hair and big eyes. So this is like perhaps, I don't know, if you want to try different prompts, see what happens. And then we can reset everything, and then again that brush side, and we can change the aspect ratio, image scale. So pretty much very similar to the other one. Excuse me. And also, of course, we can here add our normal stylized functions and everything that we need to do, which most of us are familiar with. So let's take a look at the edit and retexture option in more detail. Now, with the external editor, let me just quickly open up one more tab of Midjourney here, because I just want to show you properly. So with the external editor, we have two ways of getting to our external editor. Basically, we can either go to edit, and now we have these two options: edit from URL or edit uploaded image. Or we can, of course, go to images, image library, and then edit it that way. So here is my little one, so I could do it that way. What I'm going to do, I basically need both. So I'm going to leave this one for retexturing option. And I'm actually going to be starting from here, because I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to be helping myself, and I will remove the background first, because I want to show you the edit function in the external editor, and we have, I want to give it a different background so that you see how powerful this is. But it would take forever. Imagine if I was to do with the brush, like do all these removals. So I think very good background removal is an absolute must when we are editing images. Uh, Sort of free or very cheap one won't do. For example, I tried CapCut, which is free. It's just the quality is quite awful, and Midjourney is not even recognizing it as an image with a removed background. So we do need a good quality one. I find Canva professional account has a good one. So let's remove our background through here. So I'm just going to create a design, and I'm going to upload files. Guys, this is a paid function, paid version, basically. You can only do this in paid version. Um, and then I'm just going to use in new design, custom size, and create new design. And I'm now going to be removing the background. Hopefully it will allow me. Background remover. Okay, so now I've got it removed, which is really good, because when I tried to remove it in Adobe Express, it actually left the tree as well. So I absolutely adore these. Now I'm going to download this. And here you have to be very careful to press transparent background. So we do get that transparent background and download. And I'm now going to go over to my external editor, and I'm going to click on edit upload image and click on my guy. Guys, so do you understand why I did that? I went to sort of through edit function because I wanted to upload sort of background removed image, but you can also, of course, sort of edit it directly in Midjourney from your library. So those are the two ways. But it's just that I find it would just be really difficult to try and remove background that way. So now we are in the edit tab, and I've asked ChatGPT to come up with some funky prompts for me to create and basically give this guy a different background. So if you look at the original one, so he's in the Christmas tree, in front of Christmas tree, and then by the woods by a spooky house. But of course, it's very nice and cheerful because I have used my personalization code. So let's grab a prompt that ChatGPT gave us. So this is, I think these are my retexturing prompts. So here, let's try, okay, this one, a whimsical. This should be fun. So it's a carnival dreamscape. And let's pop it, guys. Like don't be afraid to use all the AI tools to your disposal to create truly beautiful images. It's just so helpful. If I was to come up with all of this, it would take forever, and I probably wouldn't be as good with this. So a whimsical Tim Burton style boy with frosted hair and a red gothic outfit standing in the middle of a cosmic carnival. Surround him with glowing merry-go-rounds made of constellations, Ferris wheels, excuse me, crafted from moonlight, and colorful nebula clouds illuminating the background. The ground beneath his feet is a shimmering galaxy-like surface with swirling colors of purple, pink, and blue. So let's have a look at the aesthetics out there. No, I don't want to personalize, and let's do fast because we don't want to be here forever. Submit edit, submit edit. Yeah. So, guys, if you did not add here sort of like an image with a properly removed background, nothing would happen. Yeah, so I had to click in it and make sure that Midjourney understood that this is already background removed. And yeah, let's see what it gives us. Oh, these are beautiful. Look at those. Right, I'm just going to grab one for my oh, it's so gorgeous. I'm going to grab one for my what is it called, thumbnail, when we do on YouTube. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now let's try a different background now. Let's go to the here, and then we are going to do urban neon apocalypse. ChatGPT is sometimes complicating it, isn't it? Right, and now we are doing a different one. So it's this one. Let's have a look. All right. Oh my goodness, look at this. And guys, what I personally adore about this is that, like with Photoshop, you have it's sometimes really obvious that it's just thrust into the background. But I find with the editor on Midjourney, the background sort of blend around the subject. Now I don't know what this is at the back. And it seems to be, oh, okay, so it's probably like his hair is funny, isn't it? Sort of silver hair. But yeah, I do like it that it sort of like blends into the background. What do you guys think? And now that we have our results, obviously, then we can, sort of like adjust the aspect ratio. We can image scale if you want to, this way. So if you want to, fill it a little bit more, there's so many things we can do. Then of course we can upscale it to gallery. Guys, if we are using external editor, these images are not saved to our um, gallery, like by default. But if I show you quickly, again, if I go to Midjourney and go to the editor, and if I show you here, so when you click on view all, you've got all everything that you have done. Yeah, so you don't have to worry, it's not going to disappear. You just have to again, the way I did it, so I went to, just quickly show you again, I went to edit, and it was the view all feature, which I which I don't see currently, but you saw that. Right, so let's now where are we? So let's now take a look at the retexture tab. So the retexture tab, I'm going to be basically working off directly from the image that I created again in Midjourney. So I'm just going to click on editor. When I click out on the image, click on editor, and I'm going to open it in full editor, and then basically click on the retexture tab. As you can see, we have far less options with the retexture tab. This is our original prompt that we have used to create this one. And basically, Retexture will change the contents of the input image while trying to preserve the original structure. For good results, avoid using prompts that are incompatible with the general structure of the image. By the way, guys, I'm doing this video second time today because first time the whole computer crashed. So I had everything recorded and I'm doing it again. So I'm losing my voice a little bit. Again, those sort of like same options as before. So export basically upscale to that gallery and download image. When it says upscale to gallery, it actually does upscale. So if you want to use this, maybe go with relaxed hours. I mean, it's up to you, of course. All right, let's grab some retexture prompts for the boy. So I'm going to be using this rustic wood and burlap. Let's grab this, see what it gives us. What I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to keep it all on the same image so that we see the different things we can do with it. And, future videos, I will be showing you more variety. So let's just quickly see what kind of, okay, stylization 250, that's absolutely fine. And now let's submit retexture. So guys, you saw that with retexture, we did not take the background off. We are keeping it exactly like that because we want to, basically Midjourney will do its what it should do with images in the retexturing option. Okay, so now we have, as we can see, like this is the original. So now we have like a retexture one. So it's always hit and miss with these, but I think, you get the idea, like where this is very useful and very cute. I quite like these. Yeah, let's try one more. So I'm just going to grab one more prompt. Let's try maybe this one, a frosted crystal wonderland. So pop that prompt in there, submit, and let's see what it gives us. Okay, and 2 hours later, we have our retextured images. This took a long time, you guys. So again, this is the frosted crystalline textures on the outfit. I think it did really well. Look at that, yeah, completely different aesthetic to it. Um, Yeah, so I think it's fascinating where this is going. There's still quite a lot of like hit and misses, but just to sort of show you again that sort of like the difference between edit. So basically, in edit, it is like a upmarket Photoshop. Obviously, it's much easier to work with this than with the Photoshop, but I believe that the idea is very similar to Photoshop, whereas here it sort of gives completely different aesthetics. This can also be used for, let's say you want to decorate for Christmas, so you pop your image of your sitting room in this and give it the prompt, well, decorate this for Christmas. So that's something that we will be taking a look at when I'm actually popping in my own images. Now, as promised, I also wanted to show you not such great things about external editor. Now this will all make more sense when I'm actually going through uploading our own pictures into the editor and working with people. So to say that I'm frustrated with the editor many times is an understatement. So I'll just quickly show you, like when I'm trying to, create simple things like this is the small thing here is my image, and look, a lady sitting by the lake, and creation failed. Sorry. While the prompt you entered was deemed safe, the generated image may fall outside the community guidelines. Next one, a girl dancing at a party, having fun, a glass of wine in hand. Again, as you can see, so many prompts have gone undone because of this crazy, I can only call it crazy, censoring going on with Midjourney. Beautiful bride, very bright day in a garden. Again, creation failed. Sorry, while the prompt you entered was deemed safe, the generated image may fall outside community guidelines. And again, woman sitting in a park. Guys, a woman sitting in the park is not allowed, guys. So yeah, if you're sitting there thinking, why don't I have this editor, missing out on it, yes, it can create beautiful things, and we will see in the next video, like what it can create when we add our own faces to it. But you get a lot of these. I would say probably sort of like more than 50% is this. And I don't know whether Midjourney is struggling with skin or what it is. Some people, basically, someone else told me that it's the amount of skin revealed or something. I don't know. I honestly cannot work it out. If you know why this is happening, please let me know in the comments. I have reached out to Midjourney so many times, and this is one thing that I find really frustrating, is that these big companies, their customer service is awful. It's not just Midjourney, it's ChatGPT as well. And again, this is really sad because this is AI. And if you can't even trust that they have a customer support in place, proper one, then this is a scary world. But yeah, it is what it is. You don't get an answer from Midjourney at all. Yeah, no answer. I tried on Discord. I emailed them directly. There's literally no way they will get back to you. So make of it what you will, but yeah, that's the sad thing about the editor. So be prepared when you do get access to it, to be sort of like ready for these disappointments as well. But I would like to hear from you guys who have the access to it and you have better experience with it, like when it comes to editing people. Let me know in the comments how you're finding it. um and also, did you manage to get through to someone? Let me know in the comments, because I think the more of us get together and well, not complain, but well, to me the lack of customer support is honestly shocking. And that's also with ChatGPT. It is quite scary, because imagine when AI is like going forward and we'll have eventually robots, but when there's no customer support and no one to turn to, what is going to happen? But yeah, I think customer service needs to be better with these big AI companies, because yeah, at the moment there's none. Guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. By the way, I have really streamlined my social media. Really, the only social media that I'm active on and I would love to invite you to follow me on is this AI with Ivana. I will pop it underneath this video. And actually, you know what? Like, I've never been on X before. I only joined because I know, again, these big companies, and I wanted to have my moan about Midjourney. So this is where they hang out, but you won't get anywhere either. So, I sort of do a lot of from image to video. And as you can see, these are all my, how I'm working with the editor. So if you want to follow me on X, I would be so happy to see you there. I am nowhere else. I don't know if they'll change in the future, but at the moment I am nowhere else but on X. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if you want to see the one where I'm uploading people and how successful I am with uploading people and editing people, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button so that you never miss a video, and give this video thumbs up, because it really, really helps me with the channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye.